Hey there, folks, it's the E-Man here. And as I told you the last time, I was talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? You know, that classic Nickelodeon show from back in the 94. And I had talked a little bit about Orpheo's curse. Well, I guess this is a video I'm going to show the first little bit. It was kind of hard to get to record exactly from the beginning. But, the usual. What's funny about this game is it does not have the actual opening for Are You Afraid of the Dark. It doesn't have the ending for it either. It's kind of a weird game. Like maybe they made it to be like. I don't think it was ever a real episode. It was just kind of done. It was just kind of done with, FMVs. It was kind of. Well, it's a DOS game, so this game predates Windows 95 because this game was made back in 94. It's been quite a chore trying to get this game to work on a modern computer, having to use DOSBox, and I ended up having to go and download it somewhere that was probably kind of shady, but I got it to work. It's a point-and-click game. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much like Myst. It's kind of like a point-and-click game. A little bit like Seventh Guest, but the puzzles are not as complicated on this one. I just remember playing this back in the day, and it kind of scared the heck out of me. But I suppose it shows some people this game because a lot of people probably haven't played this game. This game was usually like a pack-in game. It usually came with a computer. I remember when I was younger, our family finally bought a computer. It was an Acer Aspire, built-in speakers, but it was, it obviously predated Windows 95. Yeah, needless to say, computer technology gone by leaps and bounds. What's cool is there's a lot of, full motion videos things. When back in the day, it was kind of a new thing, but, they show the Midnight Society and, they interact with you. Like when you lose, they're like, well, how could you be so dumb to do that? Or when you load a save game, they'll usually say, oh, well, let's see where your story left off. It's usually most of what, you don't really get killed, but, you get caught and you have to like kind of hide. Once in a while, you'll click on something, it will come after you and you'll have to run. Otherwise, it's game over. Basically, it's about, this young girl and her brother, Terry and Alex, that go to this like Orpheo's Palace, this old like grand theater, and they go in there and then they get trapped in there and they have to figure out how to get out of there and how to break the curse and how to break the curse and all of that. Well, we might as well get into the game here. All right.
Loved visiting her great uncle Josh because he lived right across the street from Orpheo's Palace, one of the last great vaudeville theaters.
Okay, you got me to come over here with you. Now what?
We try to get inside, dummy.
Are you crazy? It's almost 8 o'clock. Uncle Josh will be back from his meeting in an hour. He'll freak if we're gone.
Well, I'm not afraid.
What do you mean? I'm not afraid either. It's just
I'm going. Are you coming or not?
Wait. Terry! I can't believe I let you talk me into this. Uncle Josh said they closed this place down before World War II. There's no one here. It's been deserted for years.
So no one will mind if we go in.
You're the magician, Terry. Why don't you wave your magic wand and open them?
Shut up. I wonder if you really pulled that off.
So what do you know about this guy?
Orpheo was one of the world's greatest magicians. He specialized in dangerous tricks like the guillotine and sawing women in half.
What are teleportation boxes?
Well, he could teleport, move his assistant from one box to the other.
You do know that was all bogus. They were just tricks.
Maybe so. But you had to be pretty smart to do that. and he has to escape before his breath gives out.
So if Orpheo was so great, why'd they close down the theater?
Nobody really knows. Uncle Josh said that some sort of tragedy happened a long time ago, and now the place is haunted.
Oh, give me a break.
Yuck!
Special private midnight performance tonight.
I'll try this one. Nope, it's locked.
Come on, Terry. We can't get inside. Let's just forget it and go home.
No way. I wish I could get in. That door just opened, didn't it, Alex?
Yeah,
Are you really gonna chicken out?
maybe we shouldn't.
Come on. What are you afraid of? Look up there. A light.
You see anything?
Alex! There's a lady with no head. Wait a minute. Ah!
Wait!
What's the matter? Scared? I dare you to follow me.
Hello?
Is there anyone here?
Come on, let's leave. There's nobody around.
Alex, I'm not giving up so fast. Let's keep looking.
Excellent!
Great start! A headless ghost! Yes! So what happens next? Do they meet Orpheo?
That's gonna be up to our storyteller. That's you. I want everybody to meet someone who wants to join us. Welcome to the Midnight Society. Since you're here, you already know how we get together in a secret spot to share our strange and scary tales.
The scarier, the better.
Tell them what they gotta do to join.
I'm getting there. The price of admission is a tale of terror. Now, I've already set up the story for you, but you've got to finish it.
Yeah, we have to see if you have what it takes. You have to make decisions and solve problems. And make sure your characters don't get caught. The main thing is to guide your story to its best ending. You might want to take notes as you go along, so you don't forget stuff.
You ready?
You better be.
You have to begin where I left off. It's your story now. Good luck. Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Tale of Orpheo's Curse.
Alex, the door's locked. Hey!
Terry, it's made of wax.
Welcome to my palace.
As you can see, a lot of it is done with stills and many different other ways. It's not always like full motion. A lot of times on these, there are like see the eyes on Orpheo and then the exit door. You can choose different paths to go a little bit. You choose the eye on Orpheo, you just go with him and whatever. But if you go towards the door, then it adds a little bit extra part to the game. It's kind of a little bit of an interesting kind of game because, the way it was before, it showed the Midnight Society, like talking to me like I'm kind of a sense that you are in control of the story as you kind of play as it is a kind of a comic booky like look to have different windows on and stuff. But just remember, this was back in the day where it was kind of rare for computers to be able to play, full motion video. Well, back to the game here. And I already I pre-recorded this. So if you're wondering if I'm playing this at the moment, I'm not really playing it. Playing on my other thing. Well, here we go.
Are you Orpheo?
Indeed.
No way. You'd be over 100 years old.
But you see, I have the powers of magic on my side. I have the ability to age gracefully.
Yeah, right.
Oh, an unbeliever! I adore a skeptical audience. You are in luck, dear ones. I need 2 volunteers to act as my assistants in tonight's midnight performance, and you 2 will be just perfect. Come this way. Have I frightened you? Do not be afraid. That door always seems to stick. There is another way out.
Terry! Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
I cannot imagine how that trapdoor opened. Follow the corridor to the end. It leads to my Museum of Nature's Oddities. We will come from another way and meet you there. Come, Alex.
Why'd they shut the door? Alex!
Hey, let go of me!
Alex, what's going on? I'd never be able to reach the trapdoor. I hate spiders. I hate spiders. I hate spiders.
You will never see the outside world again. You are trapped here forever, and you will perish like all the others before you.
Alex. Alex. I can't believe I got us into this.
There. This should keep you out of the way.
You won't get away with this, you creep.
We shall
in grave danger. You must escape before Orpheo returns. Be out of the building before midnight. Don't let him perform the trick with the teleportation boxes tonight. Otherwise, you too will become a victim of Orpheo's curse. There's only one way out of the room. You'll need eyes in the back of your head to find it.
Who was that? What did she mean? Oh no! Never seen a real mummy before. I hate spiders. Tapeworm. Removed from human. Measuring 8 feet 10 inches? Fountain of youth. Maybe this is how Orpheo stays so young looking. I wonder what would happen if I tried it. I don't feel any younger. I don't see any difference. I don't know. Something's different. Hey! What's going on here? This is too weird. I've got to find Alex and get out of here. Eyes in the back of your head. Oh no! Now where am I? It looks like the wax museum. This is weird. I better find Alex so we can find a way out of here. Wow, guillotine. Ah! Beware the stroke of midnight. Beware Orpheo's curse. Cool, the pit and the pendulum. That's from one of the Grand Post stories.
There you are, my dear. Enjoying my wax museum, are you?
I wish I knew what happened to Alex.
Yeah.
Come, my dear. It is almost showtime. Tonight, we're performing the teleportation trick and you and your brother will be the stars. And now, for my next illusion, I present you.
That's it? You're not gonna end the story like that, are you? That wasn't much of a story.
Come on, give him a break.
If I were Terry, I'd find a place to hide. Unless there was somebody around that could help me.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe there's a creature in that wax museum that could help. Why don't you try again? What do you want to do? Go back to the wax museum, the Museum of Nature's Oddities, or the very beginning?
Yeah, so basically when you get like a game over, you get captured, and it's kind of game over. But then, of course, you come to them and then they kind of give you tips on what you should do. And they also give you chances to click on it and go back to certain times in the game. There is a save feature, which I suggest you save because a lot of times you might have to redo stuff. And so many times I've got lost because I tried to redo something. See, I think this game is rather unique. I don't think it's the best game ever made, but it's definitely very unique. I like how they added in the Midnight Society, so you kind of feel like you're watching an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? I think I like this game because I nostalgia stuff. I remember playing. This was like one of the first major computer games I had to actually sit down and figure out. It doesn't scare me as much as it used to. I remember me and my sister would be scared out of our minds to play this game. We would be playing it for like freaking forever. And it's quite a thing trying to figure out how to get these DOS games working. That DOS box is a little more complicated than they make it seem. Of course, there's a program called Boxer for Macintosh computers, and that system works great. I guess Macintosh computers can handle DOS better than the new Windows can. It's weird to see what games are compatible with certain things, but DOS games, they don't run unless you use DOSBox or some other means. I mean, yeah, this game has not been re-released on anything, and I really think that it should have been. It seems like it almost seems like a game you could have played with a remote control, like a DVD kind of game or something. I may do the rest of the game. I might show off maybe me beating it or whatever. I just wanted to give you guys an idea about this game. I guess you could say it's somewhat a review. I'm just saying this game, I think this game is rather dated, but I think it kind of is. I just thought I had some nostalgia to play it, especially for Halloween. A little more of a kind of spookier theme here. Yes, Halloween's coming up soon, and hopefully we'll follow all the guidelines, and hopefully we still need to wear masks. So I hope that you guys stay safe out there. I guess this will be the E-Man Show signing off here. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next E-Man Show. Later.